starting the second half of season 1 of Resident Evil Resistance interviews. And today we have Adrian, also known as the Cool Kid, also known as Toxic Nico. What's up, Adrian?
Up, people? What up?
All right, Adrian. First question: why are you always destroying my preset traps?
Come on, man. I gotta do it. It's fun to destroy preset traps. If I see preset traps for a long distance, I'm gonna destroy it. Because I have good eyes, so I can see most of everything in the whole map. If I see it on the stairs, I'm gonna go for it first and destroy it.
All right, Adrian. The real first question is: who is your main survivor and main mastermind, and why?
My main survivor is my girl Valerie. Because when I play solo queue, when I used to play solo queue a lot in the beginning of games, I played Valerie because no one want to play her because everybody's like struggling to play Valerie. That's why I liked her and everything. And she's also adorable. And my main mastermind is Nikolai. Because I like shooting bang bang survivors. I get hate messages a lot. It's annoying, but it's fun. Everything else. Inspired me to play Nikolai was Pep, because Pep was Nikolai, so I was like, oh, he's good. And Lin Kuei. I shot Lin Kuei because I want to play more Nikolai. I play Nikolai because I'm a Nikolai main. I shoot people. I love playing him. Loses, I don't care if I lose or win. It's all good.
All right. Once RA3 dropped, what brought you to Resistance? And did you try the beta, Adrian?
Once they announced Resident Evil 3 and they announced Resistance, I was like, ooh, a fucking 1v4 multiplayer game. I'm gonna play it. And after that, I loved the game ever since it came out, because that's why I have like almost 3,000 hours on this game. Because it's fun to play with people, find new people. That's why I found some awesome people and everything. And also bad people.
In your opinion, what is the best squad of characters to have for a team, Adrian?
The best squad of people is the beta team. Valerie, January, Tyrone, Sam. Because those are the main 4 characters you need. Or if you're facing a Nikolai, it's Valerie, Jan, Jill, and Tyrone. Because Tyrone has shout, and Jill can show cameras with Jan. And everything else. Becca's good for creature killing. Martin is like an all-around character. But the main 4 people is beta squad: Valerie, January, Tyrone, and Sam.
Was there anyone in particular that inspired you to be better at the game and improve or change your style, Adrian?
Well, a lot of people. Shout out to my old team. I used to play with them a lot. Dark, Kai, Hawaii, and Ranger, and Ranger Danger Live. Those are my old teammates. I used to play a lot. Inspired me to play more, fixing builds and everything. Trying new stuff and everything. Then after that, I met Pep, Dom, everybody else, Sire, Mega, Pleb. I met everybody good characters. There's more people like French Reaper, IDK, X, Ether, and else, and more, etc.
Do you play this game casually or competitively, Adrian?
It's a hard question, but I play. Sometimes I go hard if I want to beat this mastermind because he gets me on my nerves, so I go hard. But usually I play casual, just calm myself and everything else. Don't play calm games because sometimes I don't play every character. So if I play solo queue, I play Martin or Becca or Jank. I need to get a little better with those characters, but I'm mostly a competitive player.
Have you ever felt this game is too one-sided, more in favor of Survivor or more in favor of Mastermind?
It's more sided on the Survivor sided, but it's equal both because Survivor's got first aid spades, a lot of first aid spades and everything else. But also Masterminds is also good too because you have the trap the trap kaboom and shit, or Nikolai, who doesn't feed time that much. A good Nikolai doesn't feed time too much, so it's hard to get time from him. Also, because it's just cameras, and it's hard to get points because there's no creatures and everything else. That's what it is. But I think Survivor started more because of the fucking unlimited amount of first aid sprays you could do and everything else. Because there's also duping and everything else. But mostly is I think is I'm not gonna say Survivor started. It's 50-50. It's even mostly.
What's your best memory of this game, and who were you with when it happened?
My best memory of the game is when Molotov Valerie came into the game, and I was destroying yachts so quick. It was race quitting and everything else fun, but I think I was with Dark during the time playing that thing. I was with my old team, with my old OG team playing that. So that was the time that I enjoyed myself playing it even more because of the Valerie, of the fucking Molotov Valerie. And also the beginning of the game when Sam came out, because Sam was OP with Immortal, because this man could not die. This man was literally a tank and everything else. That's why I like Valerie and Sam. Those are my main two people I play.
What are your thoughts on the Resistance community as of right now? And why do you still play in it, Adrian?
Toxic. Resistance community. Sometimes it's good, and it can be toxic. Because I'm not a very known player to others. I'm not like known like as Dom, Pep, Danger, Dark, and everybody else, and Ether and everybody else. Because I'm more like a backside catcher, so nobody knows about me mostly. I get hate messages a lot because I played with them, and it's annoying, and I don't like it. So when I get hate messages, sometimes I stop playing the game for a while because I hate getting talked back to. But sometimes I enjoy this game because it's still fun to play for the people. This is like my number one game during the pandemic. But this game was too fun to play.
How would you change the meta of this game? What would you add or remove from the meta?
I don't move from the meta. Move for the meta. Move Nikolai fucking shooting speed sometimes because he does way too much damage of tracking. There's way too much damage, and some survivors don't get that much health as other survivors. So it's hard to tank those things, and even Daniel sometimes is hard to defeat because he has Sadis and fucking Ren, so it takes more damage and everything else. But everything else, I think Nikolai needs a little nerf. Affection Alex needs a little nerf because Unlimited Area 3 is too long of a game, and sometimes if you find a laggy person, it's bad. Survivors is you have a Valerie who's a good Valerie in that. It's gonna give you AIDS. A good Jan, that give you AIDS. Good Jill, that give you AIDS. Tyrone's there for defense. It is basically is that. But nothing else has changed mostly because the survivors mostly even, except for the first 8 squads. Just nerf Nikolai and Alex. Those are the two dangerous masterminds you need to worry about. And then that's it.
Alright, now Adrian, a lot of people claim in Resistance that they're good with every character, but you are actually good with every fucking character.
Because if they're saying they're good with every character, but if they're not above like 50 and above and everything else, they play them the least. But I play everybody because I'm trying to get everybody above 100 and see how they play and see how different people play them and different builds they play with and everything. Because each character's got special abilities. I play each character got special ability because I want to learn what they do in other in separate matches. Like like sometimes people don't look at what they do. Like Becca, for example, people don't read because damage your firearms, but people buy a bat for some fucking reason. Just a troll sometimes, but it gets me pissed off sometimes. But it's all fun and games. Just like when I see somebody who has a shotgun with Tyrone, he's not a shotgun person. He's a melee person. You stick with melee with him. Only reason you buy a gun is infection, Alex. That's the only reason you buy guns on most of the people. Because you need to back up your teammates and everything else. But everything else is good stuff. Alright, everything else.
All right, Adrian, last question, and it's just for fun. In your opinion, which player is the best with that particular survivor? So, starting with Best Valerie.
Best Valerie of the. I'm gonna shout out to an old person who's I used to play with sometimes is Violet. She's actually a good Violet. She's actually a good Valerie. My top three Valeries is Violet, Pleb, and me. I try four people and Ren. Those are good Valeries. And then January is top January is Dom because he's max level. Then you have Scooby because Scooby is also a good Jan too. And other people, I don't know Jan players that much. Oh yeah, and Skippy. Skippy is also a good player. Tyrone, it's hard to find good Tyrone players because nobody how to play him. But Tyrone is gotta be Mega, Kai, and I'm not gonna say me again because it's selfish. But I'm gonna say what's his name? I used to watch FBB, the Tyrone player the Sword Crew is also good a little bit. Sam, it's a lot of good Sam players. Yeah, Pep, Bacon and Grits. But it's mostly good people. Martin, it's hard to find good people. Martin. You have Gloomy. Gloomy is one of the best Martins I play with used to play with. Everybody else, that's like Martin I know. Becca, it's a lot of good Becca players. Got Ether. Yeah, like I said, a lot of people. They're not that competitive as other people are. Jill's is we have IDK. Who else is a Jill player? I forgot Jill player. I don't know Jill players that much, but that's what it is. But everybody else got their own mains, but because I have no way to make not make no but to talk about what they're doing because it's their mains. But everybody else has their own opinions and play their own characters their own way. So that's it.
Any final statements or anything you want to say, Adrian?
Wish this game gets another update because it's still fun to play. And I just want to play with other people. People need to stop fucking being toxic with this game because it's an old game, but people still get mad over things that's old and everything. But one thing is, this game needs to update and stop being toxic to other people. Because I still love this game. I still play it from time to time. I'm not trying to kill myself playing this game every day. But I want to take a break sometimes. Anything else. But the other thing is, this game needs a huge update before Ultiverse comes out ever and everything else. But please, Resistance. Please, Capcom, come back to the game. That's it, folks.
All right, Adrian. Thank you for doing it, bro. Thank you for doing this. I appreciate it.
Thank you, all folks, and thank you.